Hey everyone, my name is Tara Summers and this is Grounded for Life. I'm super excited for this channel because this is all about my quest and sharing with you some inspirational stories and some amazing research on how you can be grounded, learn about light and water healing. And so you're probably asking, well, what is Grounded for Life going to give me? Well, I'm glad you asked because this channel is for anybody who wants to expand their knowledge on just healing and wellness in general, because everybody is suffering from joint pain, hormones, sleep issues, you name it, right? Because of just the day and age we live in. And then, the next thing is that we want to learn how to heal our body. What are those steps? What do they look like? What do they sound like? And we're going to go through some of that as well in this channel. This Grounded for Life YouTube channel has been something near and dear to my heart for a while, and something that I truly have a heart and a passion to share with you because of just the health journey that I have been on in the last couple of years, and then also hearing about others' life journeys. And so today we are going to embark on just this health and wellness journey together. And what that means is that you need to learn about light and how it can heal, learn about water and how it has healing properties. Grounding brings forth healing and restores your energy. My objectives, my goal for every episode is to energize you, to give you something that is intriguing, that energizes you, that gets you moving in the right direction. I want to feel your understanding of water, light, and grounding. Then I want to be able to encourage you to get outside of your comfort zone. I want you to see change. I want you to be the change so that you can see healing take place in your life. And then I want you to live with the intentionality. That is something that I want to live with as well too. I want to live out what I'm sharing and what I'm giving you as far as information and knowledge. And we need to live with that intentionality that we want to be well, we want to heal our bodies, and we want to do what is good for our bodies so that we are a good example to our families and our friends. I'm going to be leaving some amazing links down in the show notes, down in the description. So be sure to check out all those links because we're going to be referring to quite a few things. But just know that in the upcoming series and episodes, we will be really diving deep into grounding, into water, and into light, and really tying them all back together because that is what is encompassing, again, this whole channel being Grounded for Life. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Even comment and let us know your thoughts. And what is your struggle and what has been your wellness journey look like? And maybe even some healing things that you've even tried that have been relatable to grounding and to light and to water. So I would like us to go ahead and listen to a great inspirational person in my life. That is my mother. You're going to hear from her and just her amazing journey from just being very sick and very ill and struggling to get better to feeling the best she ever has. And so I'm going to let her share her health story and some pretty spectacular research that she's found that has led to her overall healing of her body. I would like you guys to now be introduced to my mother. Her name is Jerry.
Hello, everyone. So I wanted to share what happened with me, where I was at, and where I am now. A little over a year ago, my husband got COVID. We had him home, nursed him back to health. It was weeks of no sleep, uh, massive amounts of loss of hair. My energy tanked. It was months and months before I got the answer to recover. Uh, Before that started, a few months after, I ended up with something called gastroparesis. It means the food doesn't move through your body and it comes back up. So I had about 3 months where it was just chronic vomiting and stomach pain and misery. And I was looking for answers. Prior to that, I had been into keto, lost weight, lots of fasting, and again, my hair started falling out then. And it got even worse when my husband was sick. So, anyway, I feel like if your intention is out there, you want to get well, you want to sleep, you want to heal your hormones, you want to heal your thyroid. How many of us have Hashimoto's? Okay. I mean, we're all going through so many different issues as women: hormones, menopause, premenopause, A lot of women are unable to get pregnant, they're struggling with infertility. And what I'm going to share with you, I know other women that it's helped in all of these stages. Okay, so I found out about Sarah Kleiner. She goes under the name of Carnivore Yogi. I believe she just changed her wellness page to Sarah Kleiner Wellness.
She did, yeah.
So I took what was called a 21-day leptin reset. You never hear about leptin. Have you heard about leptin? I never heard about leptin. She explained what it was, and I got on that journey of health and wellness. Now, what I did was I started going out every morning for sunrise. I'm talking, you need to find the time in your app of when your sunrise is. I would do 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after. No coffee, no food. And then I would go in and I would eat I would bring it outside, a high protein breakfast, usually eggs and bacon. This morning it was eggs and brisket. It was awesome. And then after my high protein breakfast is in my body, I wait about 15 minutes and I go get my cup of coffee and I enjoy it. We'll explain why the coffee needs to come later on. But in the morning, my bare feet were on the ground. I started this mid-October. It got cold through the winter. I still came out, I'd bundle up, my feet would be on the ground. It's so important to have grounding when you are getting sunrise. I also stay out for sunset. Okay, I come out 5 minutes before, 5 minutes after. When I'm inside, if there are any lights on or a TV, I wear blue blockers because the blue light coming off your TV, your Wi-Fi in your house, all of these things affect your leptin, which is what Sarah talks to us about. So there's a lot of changes that I made in my life that had to do with sunrise, spending time outside to get UV light, which is a bit harder to do in the winter. I did it. I would come out several times a day, feet on the ground, and get some sunlight. There's sun breaks. People take cigarette breaks. I take sun breaks. I feel better when I'm outside. And I know I have a great tan. I know that dermatologists tell you put sunscreen on, wear sunglasses, protect yourself. Have you, like me, seen an increase in skin cancer since this all began? My mother, her and her sisters would lay in the sun with their baby oil and iodine and have beautiful tans. Not one sign of skin cancer. You tell me why. We'll dive deeper into this, but let me tell you what these changes have done for me. Not only did it heal my gastroparesis, I'm not on any medicines for it anymore. I don't get sick like that anymore. It's very rare that I'll have a slight little bit of nausea. It healed my Hashimoto's. My numbers were up over 1,000. I got them down to 215. Doctors will tell you you can't heal Hashimoto's. Why are my numbers getting better? We aren't being told the truth with modern medicine. We're just given a pill, which Big Pharma pays off our doctors to push these pills. I don't take any thyroid pills. Again, my numbers have gotten better. They first dropped to 265 and then they went down to 215. And I can imagine next time that I get them tested, they'll be even better. I feel like I'm aging backwards. I feel like people will tell you that the sun ages you. I'm going to be 58 in July. I don't know. I don't wear makeup. I don't wear sunscreen. I feel better than I have in years. Let me tell you, after sunset, when I go inside, I put my blue blockers on. I have a yellow pair for daytime, an orange pair for nighttime. I put my blue blockers on. Within 15, 20 minutes, I'm falling asleep. And that's the way our bodies were designed to work. And I sleep all night like a baby. It's the best sleep I've had in years. And guess what? I have more energy than I've had since I was probably in my mid 30s. It's crazy. I never thought that this could happen. It's the way of life that we have all fallen into the trap of Wi Fi, picking up your phone 150 plus times a day, looking at that screen. When you look at that screen on your phone, it's telling your body over and over, it's noon, it's noon, it's noon. How are you ever going to fall asleep if your body always thinks it's noon? Not going to happen. People are addicted to their phones, they're addicted to the light on their phones, and it causes low dopamine. When you have low dopamine, you can't think clear. Your pineal gland isn't working properly. Here it is. It's sitting here in front of our face. You can heal yourself just like I have.
You have so many things that you have overcome. Your beginning of your story, you had your Hashimoto's. I wanted you to share with some of the things that you did diet wise, because I think that's important to just hit on, just letting people know that this isn't, for diets and supplements or, a specific diet, because you, in your last, 15, 20 years dealing with all of these ailments, you have done many diets
Right.
that has also caused some of them for you to end up in the ER.
Yes. Yes.
So maybe you could touch point on
Yes.
those, because I know a lot of people will feel like, oh, if I do a specific diet or if I do a specific supplement, I'll be okay.
Yes. I'm not here to endorse any diet or supplement. I do what's called ketovore. That's a personal choice for me. I just feel better doing it. Most of the supplements that I was on, I'm no longer on. I take potassium and magnesium because 3 times I've ended up in the ER with low potassium, which causes like muscle spasm, seizures, if you will. And I could barely even control my tongue. It looked like I was having a seizure or a stroke at the same time. So I'm very careful about my potassium and magnesium levels. And keto and carnivore and a lot of different diets can deplete you from your water, your electrolytes. And that's another thing that down the road we can talk about is your body has something called easy water. And if you are not hydrated, that easy water surrounds your brain, it surrounds your organs. It's what makes everything function and makes you feel better basically. Is if you're fully hydrated, your easy water, it's like an electrical current in your body. And the sun charges it, the ground charges it. I love Dr. Jack Cruz. He's a neurosurgeon. I've probably listened to 100 of his videos, discussions with other people that are trying to learn about quantum health, which is what this is. Something that he said has just stuck with me. Our Earth has a 7.83 megahertz heartbeat. Did you know that your brain has the same alpha wave as the earth? Tell me that God or evolution or whatever it is that you believe in didn't do that on purpose. So when I'm connected barefoot to the earth, I often lay on the ground, bikini on. I wear a kaniki bikini, it lets the sun through. Um, that heals the body and it reduces inflammation. It's been shown to heal many diseases, including cancer. So, when your mitochondria is messed up, you feel awful, you end up with diabetes and autoimmune disorders. When you are able to heal your mitochondria through sun, grounding, good water, and just having I would say, a hygienic environment in your home where you have tried to taper down on the EMFs and the blue lights, don't have the TV on all day, don't have these bright lights. I have amber lights in my house and I barely even turn them on at night. So when you fix your surroundings and you spend a lot of time outdoors, which is what we as men and women are supposed to do, is spend time outdoors, your body will start healing. Water is a big part of it. I like Mountain Valley spring water. When I'm done with it, I put in purified water and I set the bottles. I've got several, I've got like 12. I set them in the sun all day and I just rotate my bottles. But I get good, it's called coherent water. And again, we'll talk more about that later on.
And so, friends, we want to make sure that you subscribe, hit that bell notification, share this with your family and friends, because we are going to have more episodes coming your way. You can also follow us on Instagram, Grounded for Life. And I wanted to leave you with something to ponder. If you don't make time for wellness, you will then be forced to make time for sickness. Until next time, my friends, stay grounded.